What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion, and looks like it's time for a custom race on Gran Turismo Sports. So, well, maybe I always remembered I also used it in the Nations Cup, but looks like I'm about to be able to go in and use the Toyota SFR 2015. Well, maybe this is a fine small vehicle what's been designed by Toyota ever since its arrival in GT Sports. So, looks like this is very quite giving a good choice for it, but I've already tried it out for it because it was a lot of good time for having a little race on the Nations Cup or a one-make race. So, looks like this color is definitely quite very good to be on green color. So, let's just go and get everything started for it. Well, I still have the car number is still on the SFR race. So this might be very good for it. So probably today that let's just gonna go on over to the Scuba circuit and let's just give it a sunrise for early morning race. Well, I hope this is gonna be very good because the USA driver car number is still there. Well, maybe the car number from the Nations Cup is actually still for it, but better have to take a look on this interior view. Well, I might be able to do a 10-minute endurance race. This might be very good for giving a little good time to take a little workout for it. So probably that there will be no earning paint colors on the mileage exchange today. So looks like this might be very good to get ready to start for it. So looks like I'm very excited to get prepped up for having another race for it because, well, even so that the SFR was definitely a compact car for it. But it is an N100 car because that might be very good for giving a good choice for it. So looks like this is very good for the standard horsepower. Alright, let's get going for race 1 in Scuba. And this time, this will get everything going on. And it looks like, well, probably the car number on the Nations Cup is still going on for it. That might be very good for it. So it does definitely have a standard small horsepower, but this might be giving a little bit of pack a punch for it. But even so, that this design of the Toyota SFR was later on to become as the concept race car because that might be quite very good suited choice for this vehicle that standardly, well, probably the SFR racing concept was definitely becomes an N300 car. So maybe let's just gonna take a look at this interior for it. So definitely this is the nice interior of the SFR car, but definitely it is a semi-Japanese K car because it is definitely quite very good to drive lightly for it, but it is a type of a roadster like a Mazda Roadster. Talking about that Toyota SFR vehicle was definitely quite very good choice for this vehicle to be available in Gran Turismo 6, but probably it takes a lot of hard time for keeping up for developers to bring the SFR car to Gran Turismo Sport rather instead of GT6. Well, we always enjoy playing Gran Turismo 6 all the time for it because, well, we also think that might be very good. To see how the handling improved in ports. So this might be very good for driving fast car boards, just like the Toyota A6 GT, but this might be very standard good amount of mid-range 100 horsepower. That might be giving a little pack a punch for it. This might be very good to be driven up against some standard compact vehicles for it. But even so, later on, before Toyota just designed and built a concept version of a race car design of the SFR, but it maybe not be suited for, well, probably it is an N300 car for it, but SFR is definitely an N100 car category group. This may be quite very good to race around for it, because this is going to get a little bit better. Steady, just stay on the yellow line. Check on the section fast, see how my handling skills is doing. So I'm just gonna switch back to the interior view and look around while I'm racing. So definitely this interior definitely quite very good motoristic for giving a good specific design view for it. But even so, but the green one on the inside is definitely quite very stylish for it. Very probable to be improved with these good interior styles. So even so that the steering wheel in the middle of the speed monitor is definitely quite getting a little bit shown on it. And definitely there's quite other few stuff to be inside of it. But even so, that, well, looks like this is a nice kind of an interior without a GPS on it. Okay, 7th lap is going in, holding down for 1 minute and 55 seconds. Take a little hard lap. Now dive in onto the Dunlop Bridge. So yeah, even so, I'm just still trying to practicing for the one-make racing sport mode, but still got more time to do some more training around here, folks, because it takes a long time for me to get everything prepared. And even so, looks like almost there you're going to be at the 8th lap is going to be the final one. So this might be very good for taking a little 8 laps for having a challenge. Okay, 30 seconds remaining. Because currently I'm still in the lead. There you go. Just keep the speed up to over 60 and be moving into that corner. And the final lap is going straight to it. Now, let's gonna go and take the final turns in. I might be able to go and race around in Tokyo Expressway next for it, probably in East. That might be a good time to go around for it. So, looks like finish line at last. The Toyota SFR came in first place for it. Alright, looks like the Celio is definitely currently in second, and the RCC is definitely in third. That's very good for only 2 French vehicles to be come in onto the checker flag. So definitely that might be a very good clean race for it. But, well, I did my best for it because this is very an impressive driving attempt for it. So let's just go in and get some of that fine earnings, and then looks like might be a good time to go over here for the last round. Just gonna go in and select the course. So I really guess this might be the time to go into the outer loop in Tokyo Expressway East. So this might be the current morning time for it, so I might be able to go in and skip forward to be at evening. Well, evening is definitely the time before, well, definitely Japan courses giving a little bit more time to do a little distance, but I had to bring a vehicle storage truck to head on in and bring it into the next round of the race. Okay, looks like this is the time. So let's check on the car setting and see how it turns out. Well, definitely the aerodynamic downforce is definitely not available for it. So practically that fully customizable transmission is definitely enabled by use. This might be very good to be putting on some good standard acceleration for it. So probably they're also unlocking 3 stages for it, because same as the other cars for it. But I might be able to go and check on the recommend settings to see might be practically good work for it. Okay then, looks like balance of performance is gonna be in recommend. Let's go and let's take for a 10-minute race. Then let's begin. Well, definitely a good time for having a little rolling start to go in and drive around straight. Might be giving you a good extended amount of exercise to do some more distance to be on straight. Now let's go for it and pass multiple cars before the first turn comes in. There's the Honda Beat after the Daihatsu Copen. There's the Suzuki Swift, followed by the SFR and the Atenza. Same goes to the Mazda Roadster. So definitely 6-speed is definitely quite giving a good transmission for this standard mid-Japanese K car for it. But even so, it's not a Japanese K car for the Toyota SFR. The Honda S660 is the only Japanese K car around. So let's just go and drive around on this Scott Central route. Just give it a little bit more free pass for it. Okay, the rest is definitely quite going along. Now this might be a good turn route section to be taking a little turn. S660 first, and then I'm going to pass on the Renault Sport Stelvio. Okay, keep it up. This might be very good for taking a little 3-lap challenge. Well, I can't believe it that this race is going to get a little bit easier to be driven professionally. So, looks like this might be very good to take a little bit more concentration by giving a little temptation. Okay, so let's just keep it calm and then going in on that last turn. So probably this might be giving a little long distance to do a little quick run for all the M100 cars, because this might be a good standard use for beginners if they really want to have some best earnings for it. That might be giving a little bit more time for it to drive fast and drive professional for it. That might be giving a learning step for all the new players or new to Gran Turismo Sport. That might be very good for get to know basics for it. Got 3 more to go. Looks like it's time to pass on to the 86 GT GR MN. Still only got 6 minutes left. Looks like 3 minutes might be better worth to have a little time for. Drive at express corner and it's going to be good. Okay, watch out for that RX-7. That might be the better time to do a little less brake in case of enemy car comes in to your approach, that might be the right time to do it. One pass on the Hyperion RCC. This is going to get nearly closer. Just giving a little tight squeeze to be going on in. Well, looks like that's quite safe for forever. Going on in for the last corner, anyone? Well, this might be the best time to take a little slow start for beginners for it. So grab a handbook of racing if you're new to Gran Turismo Sports or new players who really want to step in to learn the basics to do some more driving skills for it. Spur might be perfectly good to start out with the N100 cars to be using on professional difficulty. That might be quite giving a good time for it. That might be good to keep the distance to be on hold. He'll definitely keep the 6th gear going up. And probably, that's definitely under 3-minute runs because might be the good statistic run performance for the Toyota SFR vehicle. Clever. Well, I kind of think 4th lap is going to be as an overtime challenge because this will also take a little chance for it, just like Circuit de Saint-Cleric, but different. Well, I really guess that this is going to give him a little bit more minor time for it because this is going to give him a lot of racing workout for all of us to take a little practice of driving around the track. This will give a fine competition to get everything started in for. They stay on the 5th gear, that might be the best advantage. Slow down and change it into 4th. That might be very good to be kicking back up into 5th speed again until the long straight is going to be used for the 6th speed transmission gear to be quite very relatively used for it. And here comes the blind corner. So let's just take a little slow down, stop at the 3 or 2. Then this might be the right time to do a 1-minute run until definitely the time's up for it. Now keep it on the middle section on the highway road, and this will be very good. 4th lap is going to be used as the final lap, folks. This might be giving a good time to do a little overtime challenge. Okay, so AI opponent D. Alder is definitely currently has the fastest lap around the track, so I might be able to drive fast to beat his record. Hope this might be giving you a good time to keep it up harder. Only 25 seconds. go. Take a little first turn. And then it's began. Taking a little overtime lap before the finish line comes, folks. This is kind of giving a little extended time. So it is definitely the same thing like Circuit du Saint-Claude with any different type sports. Well, probably M100 cars are giving a little challenging use for only 10-minute challenge, because this is definitely giving a little hard advantage to see which one will also come from first sports. Hope this might be giving a good time down, still currently in first place. And even so, that might be giving a good time to reach up to the daily workout limit to be very complete. Pull one brake here, just give it a little bit safer. And take a little wide turn without accelerating before accelerating back up. Then, looks like this is going to give me a little bit more time to take a little chillax until wait until the finish line comes. Well, even though if professionals always want to race very hard, this might be giving a little bit time for to do a little bit more professional rough sports. And okay, well, I kind of think I almost had the fastest lap board, because this is very close, so very close, because I finally reached in first place. Man, this is very giving a little confusing fastest lap time around. So anyway, looks like this is very good for a clean race bonus for all M100 cars for doing a good job for today. That's a lot of good clean race bonus for giving a little good pressure on it. So I kind of think, which is it? Oh, D Alder just definitely took my fastest lap around for it. So that might be a very fair advantage for it. So let's check on to the lap chart and see. Okay, so this might be very good for it. So that might be giving a little best time to see it. So D Alder and Simon is definitely on the top 3. That might be very good at it. And maybe the others don't come into the finish line for it. That might be trying to keep up for the next round for it. So definitely, that was a pretty good race for today with using the Toyota SFR. So I might be able to check which vehicle should I receive from the daily workout. Hope this is going to be very good for it. But literally, I might be able to go with the Vision Gran Turismo. So close to get the BMW Vision GT, and just got myself a Toyota 86 GT. So that might be quite very good to use for any kinds of different franchise to be customizable as library for it. So that might be very good for giving a slow time for a standard fast race for today. So the Toyota SFR, that was a very fine new model for Toyota, but it is very quite commonly good for a 2-seater lightweight roadster vehicle. But it was very fascinating for this awesome vehicle, because I kind of like this one because it has that good style interior on it, because this might be a quite very common vehicle to be ever used for it. But it will be using as a one-make race to be available on sport mode, or definitely in the lobby race for it. So I kind of think this might be quite getting a good interior view for it. but except the concept race car version of the SFR doesn't have one board, but it is remained to be simplified as a standard vehicle board, but it is still premium, but we always never know because it was always part having a little secret board. But even so, interiors are always being simplified boards. That's how it always being a semi-premium standard vehicle board, by the way. Alright folks, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget the links on the description down below in case if you want to see more boards. If you're interested to have some more stuff to see. So, looks like that's very good for the SFR. And I'll see you guys next time to do some more custom race on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing and stay cool.